Welcome back to Rifleman 2.0, and I want to go over a piece of gear that I discovered today that I'm kind of tickled about. Uh, so I was walking through Wally World, and I think I was getting like cat food or something like that, and I wasn't looking for anything in particular, and I spotted this guy on the shelf, the Pellet Pen. All right, this is made by Venturi, and I'm taking a look at this thing, and it looks like a mechanical pencil. So I take a quicker look at this thing, and I got curious. So the pellet pen looks like it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty much an easier ammunition magazine to carry around with you, and probably pretty handy in the woods. Now, if you've ever carried around pellets in the regular tin, you know you get this. Yeah, so I imagine walking around with this thing loaded up, one, it's going to be way easier to load it because it's just punch it straight through the pen instead of opening the tin, trying to balance the tin on your hand and try and pick up a small pellet and insert it in the gun at the same time without simultaneously spilling the tin. Then you have to figure out a way to hold the gun, screw the cap back on the tin, put it back in your pocket. I got a good feeling about this thing. So let's pop this thing open. It's got very simple instructions on the back. Remove slider, set aside, load pellets head first to the fill line. Replace slider, push the slider until the first pellet sticks out, align protruding pellet into the breech, and push the slider to seat the pellet. Essentially, it's kind of like a speed loader or like a capper for a muzzle loader. It looks pretty much the same thing, so let's crack it open. All it is just a piece of cardboard with plastic, and yeah, this thing's literally like a mechanical pencil. There it is. I mean, by itself, it's ultra lightweight as is. Okay, so I'm going to pull the slider. And start loading pellets. Nose first. And I believe this here is the fill line, so I just loaded up a magazine of 16 of these things. So, put that in there. Yeah, and that looks about right. I think that's the fill line right there. Then push it out until it protrudes, just like that. Let's give it a rip. All right, so this is a 177 Gamma Whisper. There's the pellet pen. Put it into the breech. Okay, and that's really easy to screw up. So I just put two in there. Alright, so I accidentally just loaded two because I pushed on it. I'm wondering if you could just push it on there. I'll try it with the second shot. Alright, so I guess that would be a double feed. Guess that would count. So we'll try it again. And give it a good look here. The pellet sticking out. There's the breech. Yep, and you do have to apply a little bit of pressure, it looks like, just to get it in there. And then you gotta work it in the rest of the way, I guess. Otherwise it's gonna screw up. So far, it looks like it's a pretty darn effective magazine. Look, no rattle, nothing. And you can easily just prime it, or prep it, I suppose, and then seat it. And it'll grab it, just like that. Stick it back in your pocket. Finish that up. That's pretty darn effective. Now, one thing to note, this is specifically made for brake barrel springers. It's not going to work in one of these. I can't even imagine how it would work. Let's see. I guess you could distribute it, but I mean, I just kind of dropped it in there, but huh. Let me try that again. You know what? This might actually work. Hold on a second. Let me give this a shot. It does. Okay. So you can actually work this for like your simple pump gun. It's just like this one too. They don't work the same way, but still effective. Not bad for $8. Okay, so I want to time this out. I'm going to measure it against classic tin versus the pellet pen. One goes in one pocket, one goes in the other. And let's see how long it takes to load these things up. Alright, first we're going to do the classic tin. Alright, now we're going to move on to the pellet pen. You tell me which is faster. Okay, just for curiosity's sake, I want to see how well it does with the pumper. Alright, that's that. Pellet pen. Spit one out. I'm digging it. And there you have it, guys. A very simple and very cheap new tool that I mistakenly found today. It works perfectly with a brake barrel springer, and it even works for your multi-pumper. And this thing's a bolt action too, so it even worked in there. So I'm very impressed. The days of working around with an old tin, this rattle box, nah, I think I'm about done with that. I'm gonna go with the pellet pen. It's, well, now it's a little bit depleted. Still a little bit of rattle, but not even close to that tin. So, yeah, I say it's a very, very good addition there. Oh, I forgot to mention the pellet pen here. I was able to find them in 2 different sizes. I don't know what else they come in. I literally just found it today. This one's in 177, and this one is in 22. So, yeah, I got one for each of my brake barrel air rifles. Super effective. Very happy with it. Can't wait to try this one out. And, you know, just so you don't mix them up, blue for 177, green for 22. Works for me. Hey, alright guys, that's it for me today. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with this thing, but neat little product. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe this little guy will help you out if you're out there squirrel hunting this year, or if you're just out there plinking so you're not carrying around that big rattle can. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll catch you in the next one.